Hey guys, it's Julie Jones. I am here to discuss some things that I do in Bandlab. Sorry about my camera not being on. It's because uh, it's very dark where I'm at. So you're not going to be able to see anything at all. So even if you wanted to see, you just know what's going to happen. Um, but right now, I am going to be discussing with you guys about um, how I make some of my music. So some of my music I do go through BandLab. BandLab is an app and a website for people that do not, they're trying to, start their music career and they don't know where to start. BandLab will probably be one of those places because they have, you know, uh, sorry about her. Um, they have a subscription that you can have. I think it's like what $15, um, or you could do like the annual one, which is like I think 100 or something like that. I don't know. I do the annual one, so Um, I don't know the exact price because it just like uh, I guess it just automatically just takes the money out of the account. So it's just easy for me to maintain some of my music. And also, you have a lot of perks with having BandLab. BandLab is you could make music, you could, you know, get music free if you can't. If you're stuck, there's been times when I've been stuck. Like I have not understood or knew what I wanted to do musically. Like, okay, is my music sounding too similar to each other? And if so, how can I fix that? How can I go out my way and do something? And that's what BandLab does for me sometimes because I know sometimes that I I want my music to sound a certain way, but it don't really be that certain way that I want it to sound. So, um, and I know that my music can be very like it could go from being graphic to being innocent to being sweet, like it's all over the place. Um, and there's a reason why I do that because I like my music to be more of a variety, not just for one, um, not towards one group, but towards all everybody. It's for everybody, made for everybody. So, in this segment, I will be showing. Actually, I'm just going to be talking through it today. I might show it a later day um, on how I get my music going. So right now, I'm going into the BandLab. I'm in the app on my computer. So I am using the website, of course. Um, I am going to hit, new project, of course, and in this new project, so they have a lot of different um, a lot of different things that you could do. So they have this palette one where the palette one kind of it chooses where to start. Like, and I will say if you're struggling on where you want to start, a palette would be one of it. So the palette goes through different steps. So the palette has like R&B, pop, hip hop, rap, like it has a bunch of stuff where it will make the beat towards that. So that's what a palette is start. And I had used it. I used it because, but for me, I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Like sometimes I'm looking for a good like drum set, and I just can't do it by myself sometimes. But when I hear a beat and then I hear a drum added or like combined, I'm like, okay, and then I will try to find ways to add onto it. So with that being said, so I can show you what's on my screen. So if you can see, um, palette right here is what I was talking about. So palette is more like it's it's more like you trying to find your music, like where you're gonna start, where you're gonna begin. And that's what I feel like with palette is like it helps you find where to start. And that's why I really like that. That's actually a new feature, I believe. Um, like within the last few weeks, new. So, but if you look at the new tracks, all the other ones, you have voice, singing or rapping or whatever. You got drum machine, guitar, instruments, sampler, and bass. Um, those are things that you're going to be using to, just be able to make music. So, I do like some of these options. Um, the drum machine for me would be hard. I don't know if anybody else feels that if you tried Bandlab before, but I try to do the instruments one in the sampler. I'm not really too good at bass, but um, it, I'm getting somewhere somewhat close. But there's also an option down below where it says Bandlab sounds. So these are pre-recorded sounds from other people as well, where they had recorded sounds in. Let me click on it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so it's like it's just a bunch of loops and stuff like that. Hold on, I'm sorry. A bunch of loop songs up in there where it's like you just kind of click through and you just kind of like say, hey, does this like sound good, or would this go with my beat or what? Um, Usually, a lot of them it's kind of hard making music, so it could take me a day or two, to be honest with you, to figure out how I want my sound to sound. Um, and what I'm looking for, because sometimes when you're making music, it's not always about like I don't want to sound the same every time I write a song. I don't want to write the same thing, but it's just a different lyrics. So that's why I think the BandLab sounds are good to have, because you get to click through and you really have to spend your time in here. It's not just like, oh, I'm just gonna start singing in this. If you want to sound good, you really have to spend your time in here to get the gist of everything, and how to make it sound more professional for people that don't go to the studio. Um, for me, I go to the studio, but this is one of the things I do use sometimes, because I'm just always making music. I have to be making something every day, and I feel like this is a great start for me. Sometimes I don't always use BandLab, but I do use it sometimes. I have a lot of like unreleased music on SoundCloud. I mean, not SoundCloud. Well, yeah, on SoundCloud too. But BandLab, I have a lot of unreleased music. Um, but yeah, I guess let's start. Um, Yo, well, hold on. Okay, this song I actually made a beat off of this song. So, uh, I think they kind of regenerated the beat because I already had this beat before. Um, but you can add instruments. So I guess let's do that. Mm, wish the drums were a little faster though. Let's do another keyboard. Yeah, that didn't make a difference. Okay, so you can always go in, of course, and delete it. Um, hmm, um, let's try a guitar. This is the easiest way to make music. If you're struggling hard to make music, this is actually the easiest way. This is the one with added guitar. I don't know. I don't know. It's not really. The speed is not really turning me outside. So I'm gonna close this out of that one. So what I'm gonna do is next. My next step, if I can't find anything for palette and they keep, well, I will do it a few times. It's like I said, you gotta spend a lot of time on this app. But for me, um, hold on. Okay, so for me, when I can't find a beat on palette, I would definitely go. Hold on, go and, what would I do? I forgot. um, for me, I will have to go into. I believe I will have to. I'm gonna exit out of here, and then I'm gonna go and start another new project, even though but it it's called a song. It's called Song Starter on Bandlab. So let's see. Oh, okay, so they have. Okay, let me show you. So they have the same things as the palette has. So this is AI music idea generator. That's what a song starter is. This also helps you as well as the palette does, but this one has different types. It goes a little deeper, I think. Like you want acoustic pop or just regular pop. You got random as well. You got R&B, hip hop, of course, ambient. Um, you just got a lot of different options. It seems like, especially for me, acoustic pop, regular pop, R&B. Sometimes I'll be stealing hip hop beats, even though it's not. It's just about the beat. Sometimes, and don't get me wrong, okay. When making music, sometimes it's about the beat, and a lot of people say, oh, this is a hip-hop beat or this is a rap beat, but you could turn that into an R&B beat. But for me, for singing on a beat, I'm turning that beat into whatever the heck I'm going to turn that thing in. If I hear it and I like it, I'm taking it. All right, I'm taking it, and I'm going to go with the wind with that. Be gone with the wind. All right, we're going to be um, because sometimes it's about getting your music heard. And with me, I love writing music and singing music, and it's just one of my passions. So I've been doing it for years. So I just feel like, a beat is a beat. And if you feel like it's a different beat, but you could put lyrics on that beat, take that beat, get it published. All right, and you take it. So for me, I'm gonna try an R&B starter because I am around in the R&B area. So let's hit get started. And I could do this. I probably can't do it live, but one of these days I'll probably try to do it on my phone as well. I normally don't use the app on my phone. Um, I normally just be listening to the music on my phone. That's why I even have the app to see how it sounds. And sometimes I like to be around, walking around, and stuff like that, just to listen to figure out, hey, do I want to make changes? Is this good? Okay. So they have three different options. I'm sorry, I was just sitting there listening to the song. Um, so I have three different options. Um, so that's first number one. Here's number two. Number two kind of fits me because of how slow it is. Let's do number three. Number three fits me too. So I will try to do number three because number three for me, I like the snaps. I feel like that adds a little extra to it. Um, Also, let's do. There's an option of doing different types of beats. So you got bright and chill and moody. I tend to do chill or moody, but let's do bright. Let's see what it sounds like. Hmm. Alright, so I'm not really feeling these beats, so this is bright, but I guess we could try moody, but moody don't really fit my genres sometimes. It's like that moody. I'm not feeling these. Um, just one second. So give me 1 second. It might be a little bit quiet, but I'm gonna play with this beat real quick to see if I could. I'm not gonna play with this beat, but I'm gonna go around and find something. If I can't, we go on to the last third step when we can't find already put together kind of sort of beats that you could just add to. Oh, and guys, I just wanted also to let you know, do not hesitate to go and subscribe to my channel. I have new songs. I have upcoming songs. As you can see, I have two new songs released, Human and People and Mistletoe. Hope you guys are not missing out on these. I did release a song today. It's not showing up right now, but I'm so sorry. But it was released today. What was that? It's a Christmas song. It is Christmas season, so I hope you guys are not missing out on these new beautiful songs that I wrote. Spent a long time writing these, especially Human People. And Mistletoe is just a Christmas regular song for Justin Bieber. So, but I just wanted to stop by and just let you know, hey, come subscribe. Come subscribe. You're gonna miss out on the new album. Everything is coming out, and I don't want none of you guys to be missing out on these beautiful songs. They mean some of them are meaningful. Some of them are just playing around songs. Just have meaning to other people. But yeah, I just wanted to come on just to say that. All right, so I'm going to give up on certain beats. I think I went to like three or four different beats. Still wasn't getting the groove, which means um usually for me that means okay, what am I doing wrong? And usually what I'm doing wrong is because I'm having writer's block. So here and there I will have writer's block, and usually during writer's block, sorry, during writer's block, I tend to go and do a lot of mixing and mastering music when I'm having writer's block, and then it's because I tend to get writer's block when I'm writing back to back music. So I've been writing back to back music. So and releasing and stuff like that. So it's been hard, and then it's the time of the year where it's like it's Christmas. And it's like, do I want to write a Christmas song, or do I just want to write a generic, song that could be either festive or non-festive? Could be taken anyway. So with Bandlab, I lately I have been I've been struggling with writer's block. So it's just only been like a week. Usually it kind of happens because I'm just writing too much music. Um, but I am going to, right now, we are going to get to the fun of things. All right. Bandlab sounds that discussed earlier. Bandlab sounds at the bottom for those that just came in. Bandlab's Bandlab sounds. You just click on that. Sorry about my quality on my camera. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go in through and play with these songs like this one. But for me, oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. For me, what I would probably use is the samples, of course. But I need a drum. You see how that's a drum kit. So I will probably go click on drum kit. Also, you have my sounds, which is my sounds is sounds that I have saved that I felt like I was going to use again. So, one of these drum sets, I think that's this one. This is not even a drum set. Why did I even sit it? Hold on, just 1 second. My drum set in here. Give me 1 minute. My drum set's in here. Ain't no way because I just used it. Found it. Yeah. Angel, what are you doing? Alright, so guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up a song. Um, I'm gonna try to come up the beat, so it might just get quiet, but um, because I'm trying to, you know, listen to the song. Um, and usually I record when my child is not around, so when it's quiet. Um, so that's why I gotta. It's kind of I have to make the beats now, and then in a few hours I will be doing recording. It's the only time I can really do it when it's quiet. Um, but um, let's see what we can make. All right, let's get going.